Hi everybody, this is Jeremy Baker and it's time for this month's Mystery Tackle Box versus Lucky Tackle Box unboxing and comparison video. Now this is a video where I take the contents of both these boxes, lay them out side by side on the table to allow you to kind of compare and contrast and see which one of these boxes that you might like better. Now before we move on and see what we've got inside these two boxes this month, there's one slight issue I need to address regarding my Lucky Tackle Box. And that is my Lucky Tackle Box came to me this month and it was missing two items. One of the items that was missing was the Lucky Tackle Box card. And that's the card that lists everything that comes in your box. The second item that was missing was a package of soft plastics. So what I did is I contacted Lucky Tackle Box support and they got back to me real fast. And what they did is they emailed me a PDF of the Lucky Tackle Box card. So now I've got that card. The other thing is what they're doing is they're shipping out that soft plastics, the soft plastics that was missing out of this month's box. So unfortunately, I don't have everything that comes in the box this month, but the good thing is Lucky Tackle Box support was really fast at addressing and taking care of the issue and taking care of those two missing items. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we got inside these two boxes this month. Okay, so I've got Mystery Tackle Box here on the left, Lucky Tackle Box here on the right. We'll go ahead and start with the Mystery Tackle Box side on the left. And with Mystery Tackle Box this month, they threw in a Bait Mate Fish Attractant sample. Also includes a $1 off coupon, so if you want to get the full bottle, you can save yourself $1. You also get the Mystery Tackle Box sticker. Each month you get the Match the Hatch Scratch Off game card. So if you scratch off and match 3 symbols, you can win a prize from Daiwa, Deeper Fish Finder, Flambeau, Hoorag, or Ardent this month. And each month you also get from Mystery Tackle Box their Dibble Digest, which is their monthly publication that includes several different types of fishing articles. The great thing is too is since they have multiple boxes that cover different species of fish out there, it's not just all bass fishing articles. For example, this month you've got an article on how to catch more trout. And then each month, of course, you get the Mystery Tackle Box card, which lists each individual item in the box along with the manufacturer for each item, the website for each item, a quick little description and rundown for each item in the box, and also the MSRP for each item in the box. So let's go ahead and get into this box and see what we got this month in terms of lures. First lure that kind of catches my eye is this from Reaction Strike. It's a Revolution Frog Popper. Let's see, the size of this is 1/2 ounce. It's 2.5 inches long. And let's see if it lists the color. Color is Midnight. So we'll go ahead and open this up and get you a closer look at it. And as you can see, it's just basically a black frog. Actually, I like the profile of this frog. The hooks feel pretty sturdy and pretty sharp. The skirt that comes off the back feels like it's kind of like a silicone. I don't think it's rubber. I think it's a silicone skirt. And as you can see on this frog, it doesn't have any fancy design on it. It does have a couple red eyes on it. Basically, it's just an all-black frog, which, the top really doesn't matter. It's the bottom color what counts because that's what the fish see. Black is a really good color for me, personally, in the areas that I fish. Black does really well when it's overcast. So if it's overcast and I want to fish a frog, usually I'll reach for a black one. If it's a clear day, really sunny day, usually what I'll reach for if I'm fishing a frog is a white belly or a yellow belly frog. As you can see, it's got a concave front to it, so it's a popping frog, similar to the Booyah Popping Pad Crashers. So it looks like a pretty good frog to throw. The price for this Revolution Popping Frog from Reaction Strike is $7.99. Next up, from Bruiser Bait Company, we've got a 3/8 ounce swagger jig. And let's see if it's got the color on it. Chartreuse white. Also says it's got a 6/0 hook, and that's a pretty big size hook for this type of jig. And I'll take it out and show you what it is here. Basically what it is, it's Bruiser Bait Company's chatterbait style jig. And so you can see the blade here up top. We'll go ahead and get a closer look at the hook there, because that's a big hook. That's a 6/0 hook. As you can see, it's got the bait keeper there. That's a pretty good size hook. It's a pretty thick and sharp hook. The head of it, as you can see here, it's just a basically silver grayish head. And the skirt is chartreuse and white. It's got some silver and gray specks throughout the tentacles. It's a really good color. In my bodies of water, the bass love chatterbaits. And if the water is clear, then what I'll do is I'll fish these lighter colors, these whites and chartreuse white colors. But if it's the water's a little stained or it gets murky, then I'll reach for the black and blue chatterbait style lures. The blade on it is a silver blade. It's a flat silver blade. What I'll tend to do is kind of like on the ZMan chatterbaits, I like to bend just that first little part, maybe the first eighth of that blade. I'll just bend it a little bit, bend it up a little bit. It'll give it a little more vibration, a little more action, especially as you're fishing it slower through the water. So this MSRP for this swagger jig from Bruiser Baits is $6.49. Let's see, next up we got some soft plastics. We'll start with these Bruiser Baits. Let's see, the name of these are Evil Twin Bruiser Baits. These are evil twins that look like jig trailers. Comes 4 to a pack. Doesn't say the color. We'll take one out and get a closer look at it. There we go. So you can see this would make a really good trailer, especially on a chatterbait. Any kind of swimming jig or a bladed jig, a chatterbait. This will do a really good job coming through the water. It looks like this will be a really good swimming action, these legs here. Color on this, I would probably say it's kind of electric blue. It's just a blue body. It's got a little purple in it, and it's got some black or some blue and some dark blue and light blue, and even some silver specks that run throughout the body and the legs there. So I would, yeah, color I would say something like electric blue or something like that. So I would personally put this on probably a black and blue chatterbait, or maybe even a jig. And depending on the size of your chatterbait, if you've got a pretty good size one, maybe a 3/8 ounce, you could use this whole body. But if you got a smaller chatterbait, all you got to do is you can cut some of this body off, just bite some of it off and put it on your chatterbait and keep a smaller profile. So this 4-pack of Evil Twin lures from Bruiser Baits goes for $2.45. Let's see, next up here we've got some ZMan Finesse Shrooms Ned Rig jig heads. These jig heads, we'll go ahead and let's see. They're 1/10 ounce, so they're really small jig heads. And color on these guys is green pumpkin. So we'll go ahead and open these up and take them out so you can take a look at them. It's got 2 to a pack. As you can see, these are little small jigs. And if you're not familiar with the Ned Rig, it's a kind of a rig that started in the Midwest, and it's a really small finesse fishing rig that you use a small soft plastic, usually like you could take a Cinco worm and cut it and put it on here. It's just a small stick worm and put on there, and slowly fish these. Really do really well from what I've seen in colder water conditions, say late fall, winter, and even early spring. I haven't personally fished the Ned Rig, but you can Google and find different people who've done it. I know John B. From Fishing the Midwest, he's got a couple videos on fishing the Ned Rig, so he's a big proponent of using these, and especially in colder water situations. This 2-pack of Ned Rig jigs from ZMan, the MSRP is $2, so basically just $1 per jig. And then they've also included this month to pair up with this Ned jigs is some Hula sticks from ZMan, and this is a 4-pack of 4-inch Hula sticks, and the color on these is Candy Crawl. Go ahead and open one up and take one out and get you a closer look at it. Here we go. So basically, this is this Hula stick from ZMan is just basically like a stick bait, but it's got 4 little tentacles on the back here. That gives a little more action, a little different action from your normal stick baits. Along with these Ned rigs, you can rig this up. I'll go ahead and put it next to it. You can rig it up. Now, what I've seen with a lot of Ned rigs, they're not, this is a little. They're usually a pretty short presentation. So what I would probably do if I was going to fish this a Ned rig, I'd probably go ahead and bite off this much of the Hula stick and then just rig up the last end of it there. So it would kind of look something like this. So it'd be a little short, presentation that's in the water. And that's what I would probably do if I was going to fish it like this. The Hula sticks, though, they're pretty versatile. You don't have to just use them on these Ned rigs. You can Texas rig them. You use them on a drop shot. You can probably even wacky rig them if you want. So I really like the color. The color, you can see this Canada Craw. It's kind of a dark green pumpkin type body. It's got some black specks, but they also threw in some gold and red specks in there to kind of go along with it. This 4-pack of Hula sticks from ZMan, the MSRP for these is $2.99 for the 4-pack. All right, last but not least in this month, we've got from Mustad, we've got some fast attach clips with swivel clips. And basically what these are, you can tie these onto your line, and it allows you to easily change out and quickly change out your lures without having to keep retying a knot to your new lure. I'll take one out and kind of show you there, get you a closer look. So basically you tie your line to this end over here. It's got a little ball swivel there, and then it's got this little end here that you can snap onto your lures. We'll go ahead and snap it on here and kind of show you what it looks like. We'll use this this jig from Bruiser Baits. What was this? The Swagger jig. So basically what you do, again, you tie this end to your line, and then the end here will just attach on to, we'll go ahead and attach this on here real quick. Kind of like so. Get that in there. Oops, I missed it. As you can tell, I don't really use these much because you could probably get it on faster than I did, but that's basically what you do is you just kind of clip it onto the to the lure, and it just basically allows you to easily take it on and off if you're switching lures, especially if you're only taking 1 or 2 poles out and you're doing a lot of lure switching. This actually may come in pretty handy. I don't really use these much because I don't mind tying on each time I change lures, tying on a new knot. And that basically, one of the reasons I like doing that is that way I always have a fresh knot which each lure when I change out. So anyways, this 6-pack of swivels from Mustad, the MSRP for these is $3.99. So now let's go ahead and go over to the Lucky Tackle Box side. Of course, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I didn't get a card and I'm missing one of the lures, but we'll go ahead and go through the box here the way it came to me originally. This month with Lucky Tackle Box, you get a sticker. You don't get one of their Lucky Tackle Box stickers. You get a Just Fish It sticker from fishingcrate.com. You also get the Fish Hound magazine, which is their monthly publication with a lot of different articles in it, and also they got some coupons back in the back there. And we'll go ahead and get into the lures. Now, I don't have the card, but they did send me a PDF printout for the card, so I know what all the MSRP for these items are. But normally what they would do, of course, their card comes just like the Mystery Tackle Box card. You'll get the each individual item that's listed in the box, along with the manufacturer's website, along with the description for each individual item in the box, and then also with the MSRP for each individual item in the box. So let's go ahead and get in the lures that come with this month's Lucky Tackle Box. The first thing that really catches my eye, let's see, is this. It's from Raw Outdoors. And it's a swim bait. The size of this swim bait is 4.8 inches. It's 5/8 ounces, and it's a slow sinking swim bait. We'll go ahead and take it out the package to get you a closer look. This swim bait, it's a hard plastic jointed swim bait. It's got 2 hooks. The hooks seem pretty reasonable. I'm not sure if I'll change these out right away. And it's kind of a bluegill color. I can get you a closer look there. MSRP for this this raw swim bait is $8.99. So really interested in trying to fish this. I really haven't fished any swim baits like this very often. I don't really fish these bigger ones, but these bigger swim baits and even swim baits larger than this one are starting to become more popular. And I'm seeing more and more people use these larger lures to catch some really big bass around my area. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying this out. Once again, this raw swim bait goes for $8.99. Next up from Reaction Strike, we've got an XRM Spy series lure. The size of this lure, let's see, this is a 3.2 inch. It's 0.65 ounces, and it's a sinking action swim bait. And let's see, we'll go ahead and open it up for you and take it out. See if it gives a color. Did it give us a color here? Wakasagi color. I'm guessing that's the color. We'll go ahead and open it up and take a look at it here. So basically what this is, it's kind of a dual bladed, almost looks like a jerk bait, but it's kind of a jerk bait body. We'll go ahead and take it out. Oh, those are some sticky hooks on it. Go ahead and take out the body. As you can see, the body is kind of a clear body. It's got a little goldish yellow on the bottom, a little turquoise up top. And you can see the 2 blades at each end of the lure, along with some pretty good sharp hooks on there. So let's see if we can get a little rattle on it here. See what it sounds like. So that's what it sounds like there. The MSRP for this this little spy bait from Reaction Strike is $9.99. So definitely I'll try this out. I don't think I've really fished anything like this before. Actually, I believe I may have gotten something similar to this in a previous box. I think maybe from the mystery tackle box early or late last year. So anyways, interested to see how this works out. Looks like you can fish it several different ways. Probably pop it, even jerk it a little bit, or you can just constantly bring it back to you, engage these blades, give it a little more vibration, and try to imitate a injured or injured bait fish of some sort. So looking forward to trying that out. Once again, the MSRP for this Reaction Strike XRM Spy bait is $9.99. Next up here, we've got a couple hooks from Mustad. And this month, Mustad and Lucky Tackle Box partnered up for autism awareness. And so they got these two hooks here. We'll go ahead and take them out here. First off, let's see what the size is. These are the Grip Pin Max Flip and Punch triple X strong hooks. And they've got one 3/0 and one 4/0 hook in here. We'll go ahead and take both the hooks out so you can get a closer look at them. I really like Mustad hooks, and I use their flipping and pitching hooks quite often. There are the two hooks there. Here's the 4/0 and the 3/0 here. And some pretty good, real sturdy, thick hooks. And it looks like they what they added was this blue up top here, maybe to go along with their Autism Awareness Month this month. MSRP for these two hooks is $6.99. All right, next up in this month's box is from VNM. We got some VNM Bugs. It's a 6-pack, and these are green pumpkin. Let's see, go ahead and open these up. This VNM makes some pretty good lures, and these have a pretty good scent to them. And take one out and get you a closer look here. So here it is here. It's just your traditional green pumpkin color, dark green. It's got some black specks to it, little green specks also a little bit. It's got some J appendages on the front and the back. So it'll give you a pretty good action as it's coming through the water. The style of the bait, as you can see, I'll turn it on the side so you can kind of see. It's kind of flattened on the top and bottom. It's not completely rounded over. They flattened out the top and bottom, and that gives it a little more, I guess, probably more punching power. As you can see, they kind of rounded off and the nose also a little bit. So it'll give you a little more punching power as you're punching through some weeds and some matted vegetation and other things like that. So really interesting lure. I really like the color. It's got a little bit of grease to it. It's a little greasy, and it's definitely got a pretty good scent to it. So really looking forward to trying these out. Definitely would work well with these Mustad hooks that came in this month's box. Go ahead and put those on the side. You can kind of see how they look like. 4/0 hook would be a little bigger on it. Might be a little too big on this 4/0 hook. I'd probably use a 3/0 hook. Looks like the 3/0 hook might work a little bit better than that 4/0 hook there. So that's everything that came in my box this month. Of course, as I mentioned, I am missing the Lunker Hut swim baits. Those Lunker Hut swim baits, hopefully everybody else got those out there. But mine will be coming later, probably in the next few days. Also, I forgot to mention this 6-pack of VNM Bugs. They go for, let's see, they go for $4.99. Okay, so that's everything that comes in these two boxes this month. With Mystery Tackle Box here on the left, you got the Revolution Popping Frog from Reaction Strike. This MSRP is for $7.99. Then you got the Swagger Jig from Bruiser Baits. It goes for $6.49. And then here in the middle, you've got from Bruiser Baits, you got this Evil Twin trailer here. It's a 4-pack, and this 4-pack of trailers go for $2.45. And then you got a couple items from ZMan from Mystery Tackle Box this month. First up, you've got these two Finesse Shrooms Ned Rig jig heads. These two jig heads, this 2-pack goes for $2. And then up top here, you've got from Z-Man, you got a 4-pack of Hula sticks that go for $2.99. And then from Mustad, you got these KVD fast attach clips with ball bearing swivels. These guys right here, that's a 6-pack, and they go for $3.99. And then on the Lucky Tackle Box side, from Raw Outdoors, you've got this really nice swim bait here that goes for $8.99. And then from Reaction Strike, you've got their XRM Spy bait, and this Spy bait goes for $9.99. And then you've got these hooks that paired up from Mustad and Lucky Tackle Box for Autism Awareness this month. You got these grip pin flipping hooks. One's a 4/0, one's a 3/0. And this 2-pack of hooks from Mustad and Lucky Tackle Box go for $6.99. And then from VNM, you've got these Bug soft plastics, and it's a 6-pack of green pumpkin J bugs, and these J bugs go for $4.49. And then not shown here, of course, since it wasn't included in my box this month, are the Lunker Hut swim baits, and that swim bait package goes for $6.99. All right, I hope everybody liked this video. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, just drop those down in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see any more unboxing videos like this one, some more fishing videos, gear review videos, and some tips videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Once again, this is Jeremy Baker. We'll talk to everybody soon.